Hello, welcome to my channel. How are you today? Welcome to another Daily Mindfulness. Today it's one that's particularly close to my heart because it talks about honesty. Something that I think maybe the world is lacking a little bit in nowadays. In fact, it's almost like people who are honest are penalised for being honest. Of course, there is brutal honesty, which none of us would appreciate, especially if it's derogative towards us. And then there is diplomatic honesty, which is much more appreciated, even if I can say it, by myself. In any case, today's mindfulness is about to recognise one's faults is to be strong. To admit to one's faults is to be brave. But to publicly proclaim those faults is to be honest. And honesty is worthy of respect. See, nowadays it's all too easy for people to criticise us. We're the first ones that might criticise ourselves, finding fault in ourselves for one thing or another. But when we come to recognise the faults in ourselves, when we come to terms with them and we embrace them, that's when we can actually start to change them. And when we change them, obviously, we may feel a bit happier towards them. If we feel like we can't change them, then we should learn to embrace them as part of who we are. And that way, they no longer have a stronghold over us in a negative sense. To admit to those faults is brave, because when you have to go inside and look for the answers and actually face the darkness and face those faults and face everything that you think is negative about yourself, it takes a lot of courage and a lot of bravery to come out of the other side intact and changed if you don't like the things that you're looking at. But to publicly admit that you have those faults to anybody, it could be just to a friend, to a close relative, to anybody, to actually admit publicly to someone that you have those faults is definitely being honest. And there is a beautiful poem, which I can't remember right now, but I will find it, by an anonymous writer, that basically the bottom line is you should be true to yourself. You've probably heard it 1,000 times, but being true to yourself is also being honest with yourself. So I hope you have a fantastic day today, and please do subscribe if you've enjoyed the video, and if you think it can be of help to anybody else, then please do feel free to share it. If I can get the words out today, I have a problem with my teeth. Have a great day. Thank you very much for joining me.